Manchester United will look to bounce back from the disappointing derby they defeat when they take on Bournemouth at the Old Trafford. On Wednesday night, the Red Devils were handed a 2-1 defeat by neighbours and bitter rivals Manchester City on Sunday at home, which has left them 11 points behind Pep Guardiola's men in the race for the Premier League title. Manager Jose Mourinho will be keen on making sure that the gap doesn't widen further, by getting all the 3 points against Eddie Howe's Cherries, who drew their game against Crystal Palace this past weekend. Team News: Paul Pogba will serve the second of his 3-match suspension following his dismissal against Arsenal. Michael Carrick and Eric Bailly are unlikely to be involved for the Red Devils either, while Jose might look to give Marcos Rojo a rest following his head injury in the derby. Marouane Fellaini also remains a doubt for the home side. Here's how the 20-time English champions might take the field on Wednesday. Manager Jose Mourinho. Formation 4231. David De Gea GK. One of the best is in the game. The Spaniard is the obvious choice between the sticks for the Red Devils. Matteo Darmian RB. The Italian might get a run out as Mourinho might look to afford some rest to captain Antonio Valencia. The Swedish international has been growing in confidence in the past few games and is starting look like a part. Should start against the Cherries. Victor Lindelof. Phil Jones CB. The fit again. England international might come into the starting 11 with Chris Smalling earning some well-deserved rest. Luke Shaw. The former Southampton starlet was impressive in the game against CSKA Moscow last midweek. In line to make his first league start of the season, Ander Herrera CM. With Paul Pogba missing, Mourinho is expected to continue with Spanish midfielder Ander Herrera in the middle of the park. Nemanja Matic CM. The manager has been insisting that the giant Serb is playing through an injury in the past couple of games, and that is unlikely to change for Wednesday's clash. Jesse Lingard RW. The England international should retain his place in the starting 11, albeit on the right flank, having started the past couple of games in a central role. Marcus Rashford. Juan Mata. The former Chelsea man should be in line for a return to the playing 11, having not started the last couple of league games. Marcus Rashford LW has scored in the last 2 games in all competitions and might have done enough to edge out Anthony Martial from the starting lineup. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Given Romelu Lukaku's barren spell, it might be time for Jose to switch things up and hand Zlatan Ibrahimovic a start as the team's lone striker.